Hello, welcome to the Catalyst Center training series for industrial switches. My name is Erika Franco. I am part of the IoT Solution Group, and today I will be guiding you through a demo in compliance on Catalyst Center. Let's start on Catalyst Center dashboard. We can navigate to Provision, Inventory, and this takes us to an inventory view of all devices in the network. Here we can see that there is a column, the compliance column, that shows if a device is compliant or not, and we can use the filter to filter for non-compliant devices. Also, we can click here in this device dashboard, and it shows an aggregated view of different categories on inventory, including devices with compliance issues. If we click here, we will get the list of only non-compliant devices. We can learn more what is not compliant for a device by clicking No Compliance on the device row. Here we see what is the compliance check result for this device. We see it failed the critical security advisory, so we can proceed to check what is happening. We can see what is the vulnerability that is affecting the device, and the administrator can click to investigate more. The administrator can see here if there is any software that has a fix for the vulnerability or if there is any workarounds. Compliance only shows if there is any critical security advisories. If you want to see if there is any other advisories that are associated with this device, we can click in Security Advisories on this inventory page. This is an example of the startup versus running configuration compliance check. This device is failing this check, so we can click to get more information. This is very critical because that means that the device is running with a configuration that hasn't been saved. So that means if it reloads, if it loses power, it will come up and behave differently. Here the operator can analyze the changes, and if agree with them, it can sync the device config. Related with this, we can navigate to Config Drift. This will show how the configuration has changed over time for this device. Any configuration that is done by Catalyst Center will be color-coded with blue. Anything that is out of band management will be color-coded as purple. And if it is a config that has been labeled by the administrator, it will be shown as yellow. This is an example of another device that is failing configuration checks. We will check network settings first. These are the settings that are defined for the site, such as AAA, DNS, IPDT. In here we see something was removed from interface G110, and we can click View Details to get more information. This interface is missing the IPDT policy that was intended for it. The operator can acknowledge the violation if it's accepted, or it can fix all compliance configuration issues. We can click Now, Later, or Generate Preview. I will click Generate Preview. The preview is generated in Activities Work Items. We can navigate there. And finally, we can click here and see what are the changes in configurations that will be applied to the device to make it compliant. When a device is not running the software image that is identified as golden for a site, it will show as not compliance. We can click in Software Image to get more information. This shows the golden image details and the device image that is currently running on the device. To fix this, an administrator needs to go to Inventory and perform a software upgrade. Don't forget to check the software image upgrade video in the series. When a device has been configured with the end templates using Catalyst Center, it shows an additional box under Compliance. It is called Network Profiles. If the configuration on the device deviates from the configured template, it will show as an open violation. We can click here to get more information. It displays the template name and what is the difference with the template. At this point, a user can select Acknowledge the violation or fix all configuration compliance as we did before. This concludes the video on Catalyst Center compliance. Keep tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.